Pupil. Haha. Yeah. Yeah. You know I've been doing this for years. Years. See, everybody wanna rap nowadays. Everybody got their click, got their beats, trying to make music happen. Just do it. Only few are gonna get chose for this though. That's just how it is. Sorry, man.
Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight. Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight.
Young and speechless, working for the Grim Reaper. You dug a deep ditch just to hear me in your speaker. I flung a concrete disc from underneath your sneakers. Bring you some hotness like Cancun on the beaches. Hungry to feed kids, starving, you need to eat this. Come and get pieces, hip-hop memorabilia. No one believes that it's all rhyme and reasoning. One more ingredient, be spicy seasoning. Drumming a dream to spit, pioneers teaching it. Some are just lenient, so I'ma conceive of it. Lungs get a breathing test, the microphone feverish. Dumb sharp, I'm bleeding and my heart's still beating it. Pump for the freedomless, tell me you hearing this. Bumping on serious, maybe you need a hearing aid. Make it delirious, listening to stereo. Sunburn deliberately, I know that you feeling it.
Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight. Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight.
Grown and maturing on the swim with the current. Poem is all state insurance and I sorta earned it. Zoned a few flowing, they took me for a joking. Cones of ice cream, they hold it. Pay him like you owe him. Golden child chosen, keep hitting, snooze, snoring. At the point of no return and I'm on the road touring. Moaning and groaning what women do when I'm scoring. Joint pains over him, oh yes, they adore him. Show him I be going to therapy in the morning. During shows roaring, I can't be weak or boring. Told him, ice pack your rhyme folders. Soldiers, I rode on their grizzly and polar. Colder north borders, got audiences in Europe. And now I lower my shade so I can get a holder. Cauldrons on coasters, a million fans allure us. We tourists with a chorus, take cash and money orders.
Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight. Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight.
Older folks with wisdom, I won't promote the prison. Just hold your hope for sinners, I know that God's the listener. Foes the divisionist, angels and devils live with us. Only those that deliver us be non-carnivorous. When the coke hit victims, summers rehab listed. The dope is requested so thugs pick up ammunition. Scoping a motion picture, giving you motion sickness. Smoke from the barrel is vicious, need to calm down in the trenches. Call the quota driven, cruise control like a Lincoln. All hatred feeling like money spent on a pigeon. Hold up a flow invasion, back to back 10 paces. Told him resist temptation, scared these cats like Jason. Ordering courts for flagrant, foul rappers complaining. Boy, too raw, ain't he? The raps of Van Gogh Payton. Word up, I won't be fainting. This what the world been waiting. Bonjour, I speak English, but it's a broken language.
Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight. Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight. Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight. Everybody want the fame from this rap life. Everybody want a piece of the limelight.
every morning at the sunrise. You catch me on the phone or the stoop smoking outside, the same place where the catchphrase is ride or die. My little homie said we don't die, we multiply. Come walk with me through some of the good and bad filth. Crackheads stumble for white like it's cereal milk, and the dealers peddle product with a face of no guilt. You could catch youths freestyling on the corner building skills. I see a single mother pulling a child's hand singing, peace mom, out here we respect our women. I pass an old man with his cane swinging, peace pops, grace show wisdom in his wave spinning. Morning bus jam-packed with the daily 9 to 5ers. Get your hustle on, we've been grinding, been survivors. The streets during rush hour and night times alive us. Welcome to Toronto where we trying to stop the violence. I don't ever wanna miss you when I'm gone. Don't be mad that I left you, just be strong. In the hood you gotta stay true, right your wrong. This is Pupil in case you asking about the song. See this place I call home always got me in the zone. There's people and things that become a poet's inspiration. Hard knock school, trying to make it to graduation. Older now so you can see the man the streets is making. From greenery in the suburbs to the concrete jungle. Under pressure of society, a lot of families struggle. God bless the Jordans on my feet not to stumble. I'm liable to wild out, at the same time I'm humble. Heavens yes, when there's food on the table to bless. It's a gambling bet to alleviate your stress. Cause the hood ain't a dream come true, it ain't the best. That's why tools are carried like the Wild Wild West. The north, south, east, we battle the beast and police. To stack paper, watch the dough rise like yeast. We been a beating the system with schemes illegally. I can never blame a soul, the truth is we gotta eat. I don't ever wanna miss you when I'm gone. Don't be mad that I left you, just be strong. In the hood you gotta stay true, right your wrong. This is Pupil in case you asking about the song. What I do is fill your mind with the ugly and beautiful. Who said life's supposed to be as clean as a whistle? Men turn to monsters, goons are strapped up with pistols. Read about it in the morning paper, every issue. The crime is increasing during basketball season. Don't ask what's the reason, it's cold and grimy season. We want out the hood, it's hot like pepper, got you sneezing. A house, a car, a paying job, we ain't seeing. We want off welfare, we're traded for a salary. Leave them 3 square meals with proper proteins and calories. Children need to be taught to dream with self-esteem. Education comes first in this little story of dreams. Don't like how you're living, sorta poor, sorta hungry. Hearing your parents say every day, don't be like me. Get ahead of the pack, get a degree and you'll see. The hood is cool, but it ain't your only option, you can leave. Yeah. The boom bap gets spinning. Hot plates is from the kitchen. Entree for those sinning. Only option is winning. Consumed by customers living off the hot element. Leaving ears stinging. Needles sewn and hemmed in. Flows repping freedom above the ground with demons creeping over my shoulders, peeking while I'm seeking silver-headed elders who inspire what I'm speaking. Believe them, changes in the world, yo, they seen them. Told to be wise, forewarning devils in disguise. Mental warfare rise and gray clouds cover the sky. War cry, beware of snakes that slither and slide. Government spies and Satan's laws and his lies, sinking teeth in the innocent from housing tenements. Carnivorous, Tyrannosaurus-type reptilians. Poetry, my equipment, distribute through my regiment. God's sons and daughters are heaven sent. We militant. We fight, fight to the end. When do we fight to? Fight to the end. When do we fight to? Fight to the end. To the end, the end, to the end. You headed for intense trauma. All battles end in drama. Put it on my mama, mind altering bad karma.
Gruesome torture upon the enemy, fragile armor. Poison thought pattern, black mama, venom calm ya. The mentally dead sea scrolls, the philosopher holds. Life and death take toll. Vocal photographical, snapshots of gold. And grim scenes amongst the shadows. Third eye don't close during physical lows. Bold souls brave the struggle. Ammunition get juggled. It bugs opponents who huddle, try and avoid the rumble. Cautious, spidey senses tingle, beware of trouble. The king watch moves from the throne and drop jewels. Dazzle fools, spit worth $1 million or $2. Ooh, fans caught the sickness, catch the flu or the pubes. Scoop the truth, the devil's root, the dirty work to recruit. Deflect the shots he shoots and bless the tree from the roots. We fight. What do you fight for? Fight to the end. Where's the end, yo? Fight to the end. It ain't today, yo. Fight to the end. Keep fighting, motherfucker. Sell records, the more garbage that's collected. Love is neglected, the vintage technique and technicians hoop of fame second. Now fame is the only direction. Corporations got jokers in the deck, they shuffle it. Interesting, many men wish death upon my ill sentence. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Multiple wounds get healed in the boom session. Nursery raps pacify most of the listeners. God grant the strength to the creme de la creme. Maybe it's all about power, respect, and the Benjamins. We trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Clever thoughts lead the following. Chemistry of the trend. Sink or swim. It's really how it is. Two sides to the chessboard, only one team wins. We win the minds of the past and future generations. The whack lost their marbles and you have to pardon them. We fight to the end. I told you. Fight to the end. Fight to the end. You in the zone, I got the zone defense. I got lyrics for days, like a Tribe Called Quest. 6 students stuck with it, I figured it's lucrative. Investments off ink pens, I would've been stupid to quit. On point paragraph, the strategy on chessboards. Break the door globally, effects are hardcore. I commute the route, the prelude, most efficiently. I bleached nights, pen and slept on books of speech. If I don't return tomorrow, y'all could read the saga. Self-critic, but to myself a classy ass rhymer. Few flows need touch-ups, I'm slightly lost. Try and play catch-up, now buried so I'm at the top. What a blessing, more than once death try to catch him. No violence, Pupil got a contract extension. No matter where we at when my whole team enters. The theme song playing is We Are the Champions. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. I never murked a person who ever started cursing my name, but wasn't certain the hospital might nurse him. You can find me lying in an envious environments. A baseline grimy, you cannot nod your head to this. Yeah, I'm the dumbest. Scholars start running. I scold the cold tempo, the beats like why you done it? Cause I'm supposed to be frozen cold, that's me. Let my anger out on a bang until it bleeds. What you monkeys see you can't do. My scribbles ain't legible. Don't deserve the dough, go back to the drawing board. Headphones check, microphone check. I taught her my catch wreck and not to cry yet. This school stuff is easy, I study the teachers. I'm a lyrical pookie, the fiend for hidden dreams in the old soul. Found a fountain, the youth flow. Might sound like the evils, I need the dollars like Creflo. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. I know who got my back and I guess that's cool. I got my own 2 feet and same thoughts and different rules. Lo and behold, check it out, yo, I'm back. I can resurrect a verse while I'm pulling up my slacks. Please a few, squeeze a few jewels from the tool. Come on, I can murk you when I'm tying my shoes. Unemployed indie records supporting 2 dependents. Tell me why I can't get a piece of the pie on my fingertips. I know I represent with MCs, the best of them. Why sure shot artists always got a pocket of lint? Does it sting? Does the ability to win have a link? Our plans been built in the foundation of cement. Patience and sanity are like a seesaw, regret up and down. It's like we practicing for death. I get caught in the mix. To myself, I'm the best. It said EMCEE on my spoon of alphabets. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point. Maybe it makes sense or maybe it don't, but I'ma do whatever it takes to make my point.
Put that Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. The world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum.
My dysfunctional family filled with heartache and strife. The sacred piece I write shall be heard by ears, and I have evolved into a mastermind above these streets, where madmen, poor friends, and killers exchange philosophies. Combine in one plan, submit the blueprint, aight? We all get paid, one love is our solution. Instead of me telling my neighbor need a shot of whiskey, do the crime, do the time, Babylon looking for me. Guarding my heart, this author proceed cautious, maneuver with my instincts. Yo, I got this hard to kick habit, but I grasp pens and paychecks. While the world is falling, like anyone could kill us, I won't sell my soul for the devil's transaction. It won't happen. I got a gift, it's rapping. If you suck in the smoke and listen keenly to my pages, you can feel the straightness of my literature vapors.
Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. If the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum.
All my soldiers on the same route resuscitate beats, bringing them back to life's hard work. I lost sleep for hip-hop heads, thugs behind bars have died. I pride in the medley to reach the heavens, G. I cut through my frustration, turn it to stimulation. I've been seeking change from the regular pains, find the unchained riches in reality, confiscate quality and casualties, and build identity, explain where I've walked with the talk. The flock will have to cope with the ingredients when the album drops. Most slept on like weed head eyes, let it glisten. Quite deadly because I'm chopping all the rhythms, a product of the environment to suffocate my tension and ventilation. That's why I prefer to meditate. Sometimes I black out, the studio's my asylum, and give me more time for me to figure out who I am.
Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. If the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum. Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, 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 drum,
moving the crowd, it's so priceless. Man, women, and child, they seek for that enlightenment. I climb through ear canals and turn the tables on lies, foes, and fables. Pierce the battlefield earth, it's obvious we ain't reached a pinnacle of tears. With critical situations we go through, we still here. For relief I practice hip-hop clinical drills. Avoid blowing a fuse, remain focused on the chronicles. Always spill out my guts to spit this hypnosis. Being intoxicated was the greatest learning process. From this day forward, I go with the flow, continue to make dough, being willing and able to pay debts with breadcrumbs throughout the concrete jungle. Avoid nonsense, absorb torture and be humble. Knowledge self on the right path till kingdom come. You only got one chance to appear in the grave, you dug.
Kudos if the world will respond to my ink bombs blowing up your
eardrum, drum, 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 drum. The world to respond to my ink bombs blowing up your eardrum, drum, drum, drum.
Back in them days, I want them bad girls down for whatever. Booty calls, one night stands, I don't remember names, whatever. See you later. Man, this player was clever, till it dawned on me. The champion jersey I should hang up. Retire from the game, settle down forever. Ain't getting no younger, starting a family sounds better. How did I all of a sudden need to be so responsible? Hold on to a good wifey and plant seeds in her stomach? Hold up, the young man I was seemed to be maturing, but I don't know about letting the bachelor in me go yet. I could be single the rest of my life, indulge in different women. Wait a minute, who that princess right there got my head spinning? Wonder what her name. Chocolate skin with 2 mangoes, hair long, dimples in her cheek, her eyes twinkle. She caught me looking, she smiled, oh my goodness. She's walking over, good evening brown sugar. Sometimes we get what it is that we're asking for. I want them. Might be too much to ask for. Might be too much to ask for. Where do I start? I need a beautiful black woman to come and steal my heart. The type that's on my flex. First we have a bit of mind sex, then after that go out to eat. I cover the check. Check a movie. The mood just feels so right. She hit me with a sensuous kiss before we say goodnight, and the fireworks pop off like we meant for each other. When I hold her, I mean it when I tell her that I love her, and then I drop her home. It's like I want her to stay. She calls me on the phone. I'm like, can you come out to play with me? Right there I almost broke down. I had to hold it in. Gotta be strong, king wear his crown. And on them special days I got a couple of surprises. I'm nothing in this world without my queen beside me, miss. And next time I see you, I might be ready to tell you, you a diamond in the rough, baby, my true treasure. Sometimes we get what it is that we're asking for. Sometimes we get what it is that we're asking for. Being a good dude or bad dude, it was hard to choose. I admit the day I met you, yo, my dreams came true. The player is gone, the man of your dreams is me. I'm telling you, it was hard to watch the player in me leave. All sorts of tricks up my sleeve, running game on ladies out there on the streets, and I hope they don't hate me. I'm settled down with you, we going steady. I'm thankful that I met you, mean it sincerely. Sooner or later pop the ring out, ask you to marry me. Keep close to me, friends forever, are you hearing me? You the other half to make my gray skies blue. Thank God, he made you and I so compatible. Cause of you, I realize my dreams could be reality. Sometimes we just get what we ask for, baby. Huh?
Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. I'm embracing gracing the earth, roots and seedlings this evening, raised among the thorns and thistles, yeah, I see them. Got a lot of stress to deal with up close and personal. It's a struggle every day, and it's only getting worse, you know. Pennies don't go as far as you push them. Push ourselves in the dirt, leave behind insurance, pay for the coffin and hearse. Who hurts when the cost of living skyrockets? And every country got nuclear arms and tax dollars. People are homeless with addictions and empty stomachs. Environment disappear, replaced by concrete jungles. And wealth is like a warm blanket, you don't wanna budge. Comfortable as a hug, depending on the first of the month. And everyone's a thug, whether they like it or not. Defending life on psychotic blocks that seem to spark off. Ammunition for a stash box where papers are stacked up. I had enough with my own sick thought. We lack heart. Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. Yeah, I'm stretching forth my hand to help in any way possible. Love to share whatever I got with all my folks on the globe. When disaster strikes suddenly on your home, tsunamis, earthquakes, cyclones, or war. This may seem like a small gesture, but work together. Many hands make the work light, it ease the pressure. I bleed, you bleed, we need to see we from one seed. We need to spread more love in God's family. If you can love a car and care it like a baby, or if you got babies and you love them just maybe, you can see the difference. Lives are way more important. They communicate through education and natural sources. The negative could be defeated if we see the light. Love only show its face when destruction's in sight. That's ridiculous but true, they say that that's man's plight. Self-destruction ain't gonna help these lost angels take flight. Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. New ages like new pages, leaving a message for those who follow. Beware of the wickedness. The reason for brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers is to find and grow happiness. You know what love is, seen far from the eyes of the down-pressed soul. Look at all that history repeats and unfolds. Not like one righteous step at a time is a bad move. Why shouldn't you spread unity and be in a good mood? Break bread with the many nations, tribes, and tongues. Few that despise the truth need to end the grudge. Show humbleness towards faith, culture, and belief. We would all die if our food and water wasn't clean. Cleanse your heart and mind, uprise and listen. Morals and principles broke need to be fixed. I know, that's why I put this song in the disc. Without the breath of life, would I really exist? Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you. Does the world really love you when them cold nights touch you? Does the stress ever mug you? Let Almighty God hug you.